Every year, PowerStop makes the journey from their headquarters in Chicago to the world-renowned SEMA show in Las Vegas. These rigs are equipped with some of the leading aftermarket manufactured auto parts and are put to a real-world test on the 5,000-mile journey across America. In a world full of boundaries, dead ends, and U-turns, where other vehicles see the end of the road, we see the start of the adventure. So join us where the pavement ends, on the trail to SEMA. The PowerStop Trail is presented by J.C. Whitney, the official part source, and Lucas Oil, the official oil supplier of the trail, in association with HP Tuners, Connect, Read, Edit, Write, Drive, and Maxxis Tire, delivering high-performance tires to the world. Contributing sponsors include Bestop, Icon Vehicle Dynamics, Optima Batteries, RCV Performance, Rugged Radio, and Vision Wheel.
Red Rock Canyon, Nevada. Just on the outskirts of Las Vegas, this rocky, mountainous region sits in Nevada's part of the Mojave Desert and is known to the locals as a hotspot for rock climbing, hiking, and of course off-roading. This harsh but beautiful landscape is the stage for the final leg of our convoy's journey to the SEMA show. And the mountain pass through Red Rock Canyon, with its ancient Aztec sandstone walls, will frame the day's adventure.
So last trail day, airing down for the last time on Trail SEMA 2018.
You know, I don't know anything about this trail other than there's lots of rocks.
We're in somewhere in Nevada, near Las Vegas, and that's as much as I know.
Almost every obstacle on this trail is optional. You can stick to the road and bypass everything and get through in a lifted Subaru, or you can drive all the big waterfalls. There's a couple good tight squeezes in there. Most of the body damage on my truck has been from this trail. My name is Scott Martin. I'm born and raised in Las Vegas, and I got a chance to wheel with the PowerStop tour because of my buddy David in the Suburban, and so I jumped at it. This is my 1983 Toyota pickup. It's dirt simple, there's nothing fancy about it, there's nothing classy about it, and I love every bit of it. It's got a 22R on propane, standard 5-speed dual transfer case kind of Toyota build. I do run an Optima battery. I like the fact that I can mount it just about anywhere, so it's hanging out on the side of the flatbed back here where it's out of the way and hasn't been damaged yet, riding right there, so I guess we're doing okay.
Ready to finish out the trip with hopefully no serious carnage, and yeah, overall it's been a good trip. Ready to see what Las Vegas rocks have to offer.
Day 7, it's the final day of Trail to SEMA. Has everyone had fun?
Yes.
Yeah. We have a new person joining us today. Introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Grace, one half of Curl TV. The other one's bringing Jeeps out, and I am here to wheel.
All right, so we are going on Rocky Gap Road. It's rocky, there's going to be gaps, and it's road-like. That's how you remember that. And it will lead us to the Red Rock area. According to Chris, this is the only legal way to enter the area without having to pay the fee. So this, if you're a real cheapskate, buy a Jeep, put about 20 grand in it, come out here and take the shortcut in and save the $7. I mean, isn't that what we all planned for this? It's a great investment. All right, ready? Let's do it. Hands in. Wah! 1, 2, 3. Let's day! All right, today's the day to bring. Yeah! Woo!
Rocky Gap Road is a winding, rock-strewn trail that snakes along the foothills of Red Rock Canyon. It's deceptively difficult terrain to drive, even after conquering what most would consider extreme obstacles in Utah. These ever-shifting rocks would catch many of the group off guard.
So this stuff's a little tricky for a lot of guys. It's just out of their comfort level, but this is my jam. I do this for days in Death Valley. This is the first trail day that I'm in my element. We're tiptoeing through this rocky wash here. We got Jan up here in one of the HP Tuner Jeeps already diffed out, and that's just what today is gonna be, because you'll pick the line and the Jeep in front of you may do the line and you just get up on a few rocks and then the rocks roll you left or right a foot or two. So it's a really fun and tricky little thing. This is gonna be a great day. I love this stuff.
I got stuck on a rock. 35-inch tall tires. It's not enough to get over some of these big rocks, and I caught one right on the pumpkin. But we got a winch out real quick and we're on our way.
And so the convoy inched along, almost dancing through the shifting rocks of the riverbed. And then at the same spot that captured a few of the Trail to SEMA crew last year, Tiffany high-centered her Jeep onto a rock. And no amount of bumper gymnastics or rock stacking could get it free. Time to pull more winch cable. The trick now was to find something to attach it to.
Yep, it's all good. We'll get you out. You're not that stuck.
No.
Just turtle.
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 Hey, give her a little gas. Oh no, oh no.
Oh no.
Alright, we got it. We're not lumberjacks. There we go.
Awesome, thanks guys. We almost took down a tree too.
I have a tree hugger shirt specifically for Tiffany now. Hopefully they make it in an extra small.
With Tiffany's Jeep free, the convoy continued its ascent to the top of Red Rock Canyon, and we were making really good time up the trail, thanks in part to the intense four-wheeling experiences we all learned from earlier in the week. This gave us plenty of time to play on an obstacle that has been our nemesis in past years on the Trail to SEMA. Like much of Rocky Gap Trail, this waterfall is a somewhat unassuming obstacle, but proved to be a fairly serious challenge to anyone in the group that decided to test their rigs against it.
Apparently this is the first obstacle. I'm gonna guess this might be the gap, because there's a gap between the two big rocks, and we're trying to climb over that gap. Once we get over this gap, I'm sure there'll be more rocks to climb over.
That might do it. They put a big one down there. That's actually the first time I've gone up in the daylight. It actually looks scarier when you can see everything. So we hit the sliders pretty hard. That didn't used to happen, but whatever. It's a rock crawler. That was a lot of fun, man. I'm all pumped up now.
Man.
So close.
I thought he had that one. I really did.
Go straight with the winch line. Yeah, see if you can drag a Jeep up there. Make a challenge. Matt lost part of his costume. I'm gonna try that matte line, see what happens.
You know that smells bad.
Oh, you know that's. But we're similar wheelbase, so I don't know if I'm gonna do any better. But I'm gonna try it, and if I make it, I'm a hero. If I don't, at least I'll back off in the same line as him, and then we're equal. So I'm gonna try that one. Here we go. Jeeps and rocks.
Hold on, guys. I got it. There you go. That's it.
Matt's got it. Matt, you sure are a gentleman. Gotta get the controller. Where is it? Way to be a team player, Matt. Wow, you're barely heavy enough to move it. We should have tried it like
You
this.
see that undercut?
That's the line.
You see that undercut on that rock?
I
though?
climbed it though. My tire climbed that undercut.
We had more people than ever in our group tackle the rocky waterfall. And even though there was much winching involved and a few in the group earned some new battle scars on their rigs, everyone was having a great time, either bashing their junk on the rocks or watching the show.
Just nom-nomming. Don't mind us.
Nope.
Okay. I mean, that's the toughest challenge here on Rocky Gap Trail, and we hucked our junk at it. All the big boys went for the hard line, all ended up going through that one little V-notch. Some struggled more than others, but we all got them through, and the rest of us are up here on the bypass going, let's get moving.
With the ever-growing lure of Las Vegas on our minds, the group pushed on through the rest of the trail. The journey to the peak of Red Rock Canyon would be our last climb together at the end of this epic week-long adventure. So we all knew to fully enjoy every crunch of rock under our tires.
This is one cool trail. So the rocks that haven't been touched are like knife points, but the ones that have had tires on them are smooth as silk. So everything on here is smooth as silk, basically, and the sidewalls are knives. So it's beautiful though. Beautiful day, beautiful weather. Just enjoying myself today.
National conservation area. So what we have here is basically all we're gonna get. We try and keep it clean to make sure we don't lose it.
I saw you picking up beer can on the trail.
Try to. No, I don't wanna lose my playground because some other guy made a mess of it.
So we're at the top of Rocky Gap Road looking at Red Rock Canyon. Vegas is that way by about 60 miles or so. The whole group made it. We are in that basking in the moment of victory. We all ran the trail. We all made it up. There wasn't actually really any carnage. Everybody just ran great and we had a wonderful time. Everybody's just gonna kind of regroup, have a good few moments up here, and then we'll head on into Vegas for a really awesome dinner.
There was some rocky obstacles.
The Rocky Gap was the one, and then the wash, and then the more rocky gap, and then the knife climb.
The knives?
Wolverine, I think we called it, and then the wash.
I think you made it up all of them but one.
I'm feeling great. Comparative to a week ago, I feel like I've learned so much. You know, everybody starts somewhere new. All these guys and girls that have been out here wheeling for as long as they have, you know, once you're behind that steering wheel, it doesn't matter if you're a man, it doesn't matter if you're a woman, old, young, you're still out there, you're still doing it, and you should always just be proud of yourself for getting out there.
As we finish the trail today, this kind of closes out my off-road season until King of the Hammers next year. So I'm gonna miss being able to go off-road. I think the community that we've built around this is huge. We've all made new friends. I think that that's all just a part of the community that we're building as a small component of the much bigger off-road community.
We're gonna use so many pennies in the penny slots. We're gonna buy a big tire garage.
I'm gonna turn those 10 million thousand pennies into 10 million thousand dollars.
Coming to our end of this represents both a completion of one event or one segment and the commencement of another. You know, I will look forward to maintaining these relationships through the year until we go and wheel again.
The sticky trips were the best tire performance I have ever seen. It's like having syrup and just pouring it all over your swampers. He's stuck.
Stuck right now.
He can't get off.
I mean, this whole ride has been an adrenaline rush. I mean, every day we're doing crazy stuff. It's just so cool. I just wish everybody could experience what we do on this trip.
I mean, these people are awesome. You don't really meet people like this anywhere but in the Jeep place. Jeep people are the best people you've ever met in your life. And
you got massive amounts of experience here with these guys. They can help us, anybody out in any position. It's just a really good group of people, and I'm gonna miss these guys. I'm gonna miss everybody. This is an awesome trip. Right here.
I think my final bit of appreciation is for our sponsors, for our partners in this. The ones who come on the trail and the ones who don't. HP Tuners really stepped it up this year. One of our newest sponsors this year, but not new to the trip, was JC Whitney. They've come with us as friends for the last couple of years, and this year they wanted to have a bigger part. So they stepped up in a very big way, and we can't wait to have them again next year, along with all the other sponsors.
We are a company of enthusiasts, passionate folks that support the community and support the lifestyle. Really, the PowerStop Trail is all about getting out there, inspiring folks to do the same, and seeing what this beautiful country has to offer, and supporting the Jeep and off-road and 4x4 community. And I think that really speaks to kind of the mission statement and the goal for PowerStop. We want to raise the bar to a new level of braking and a new level of enthusiasm about our products, showing that, hey, we're out here just like you guys. One of my favorite parts of doing the PowerStop Trail is it is the camaraderie, and it is all about the group that does it. Sharing that, you know, it's almost like we're like a band of brothers and sisters, which really make it for a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity and something that none of us will probably ever forget. There was no shortfall of people coming together, having a good time, making lifelong friends, I'm sure, and just enjoying the drive.
I'm gonna miss everybody, even Ian. We like Ian. I think Ian likes us too.
Honestly, no joking aside, this has been the best wheeling trip I've ever had, and I wasn't even wasting.
The trail part is done. Now we just have to do the 2 SEMA parts. Let's go!
The 2018 Trail to SEMA convoy makes its final descent through the rolling hills of Red Rock Canyon. This group has finished a trip that's worthy to be on any off-road enthusiast's bucket list. To travel through 3 states and ride 7 trails in 7 days. We traversed the twisty canyons of Colorado, survived the slick rock trails of Utah, and danced our way across the ever-changing rocky landscape of Nevada. We now leave the trails in our rearview mirrors and head into the brilliant lights of Las Vegas.
All right, no better way to end Trail to SEMA than here at Hofbrauer House. I'm tapping the big K. Trail to SEMA, Hofbrauer House, trip's done. Bring it in.
Next time on the PowerStop Trail. With the final trail run in their rearview mirror, the convoy descends upon Las Vegas. Get an inside look at the 2018 SEMA show on the next episode of the PowerStop Trail.